Architect conception. Architect conceptions.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you said the time would take much longer. I ain't got time to stumble under. The emotions start to get much stronger. Don't know how much I can hold back. I'm praying for my sanity. I'm searching for the remedy. I'm trying every strategy. Now you wanna walk away from me. You've given me love. Now you wanna act like you don't know. You've given me love. Now you wanna walk out the door.
No, baby. I will never let you go, lady. 'Cause girl, I need you so. Oh well. I just hope that you could forgive me for the wrongs I have done, yeah. I hate to see you crying. I'm sorry, my home, yeah. I didn't know that you were hurting, baby. To give you my love, I'm anticipating, yeah. And I'm sorry for the pain that I'm causing, baby. It's you I always wanted.
You've given me love. Now you wanna act like you don't know. You've given me love. Now you wanna walk out the door. You say you're sorry, but you better know that I'm tired of the hiding and the sneaking. All the secrets got to go. Say less, you got to act some more. Show me love even out the door. If I'm the one you probably need to show. SAMORA said the people laughing, oh, you're giving me love. Oh, yeah. You're giving me love. Now you wanna act like you don't know. You've given me love. Now you wanna walk out the door.
Oh yes, hey baby girl, it's not like that. Didn't try to break your heart, so no act like that. Let us sit and spend some time and stop chat like that. Girl, my love for you is real and it's a natural fact. Baby girl.
Oh baby boy, it's just like that. Don't want to hide what we are having, it don't work like that. So when you're ready, let me know so we can walk that path. You love me from the heart, but you don't act like that. Baby, you're giving me love. Now you wanna act like you don't know. You've given me love. Now you wanna walk out the door.
yourself before you wreck yourself.
Born in Suriname, bus to Amsterdam. Music as a plan, and me never let me down. Mash up every city, every country, every town. Mash up every city, every country, every town. I remember when I used to go to school and visualize music worldwide, but no support on my side. Mama taught me how to clean, grandma taught me how to cook. Papa had the money, and me always understood that I gotta do better. I'll be the hero no matter. I am in charge of my life and I know that I gotta break time with some patterns. Respect on my neck cause I own it. Respect on my check cause you know me. You can't afford me cause I am the hardest and newest. The was a Suriname boss. Work hard, move smart, think large, let them haters talk. Work hard, move smart, think large, let them haters talk. I remember when we did not even have a place to sleep. Living here, living there at our families. Mama did the best she could and always tried to tease. My sister always was in charge cause she always believed that I gotta do better. Walk like a force to the stormy and sweater. She always be telling me sky is the limit and you gonna kill it no better. Look at us now we own it. Living the life of enforcing. The struggle was good, now we're making it. Deal with success and the profit is big as a moment. Work hard, move smart, think large, let them haters talk. Work hard, move smart, think large, let them haters talk. Work hard, move smart, think large, let them haters talk. Work hard, move smart, think large, let them haters talk. Born in Suriname, bus to Amsterdam. Music as a plan, and me never let me down. Mash up every city, every country, every town. Mash up every city, every country, every town. Step in my game up, know what I made up. Living and living and living and living and living the life is paid up. Step in my game up, know what I made up. Living and living and living and living and living the life is paid up. Work hard, move smart, think large, let them haters talk. Work hard, move smart, think large, let them haters talk. Work hard, move smart, think large, let them haters talk. Work hard, move smart, think large, let them haters talk. Work hard, move smart, think large. Born in Suriname.
Hey everyone, we are live here for another dope episode of Let's Get Activated podcast, episode number 171. We are streaming live right now on YouTube and Facebook. You can also listen in on Culture Shock Radio, Raptor Music FM, Radio for Sale, and Rockbox FM and Gnarly FM. So for tonight, I have recording artist and amazing vocalist SAMORA in the building.
Hey.
Hey.
What's up?
Hey, what's up? It's great to finally, have you on, Queen. We were kind of talking, behind the scenes, and, we've been knowing each other for about a year. So it's about time you were on to get your activated shine.
Hey. Thank you for
Yeah.
having me. No, that's really nice. Thanks.
You're more than welcome. I thank you for taking the time, out. I know it's 1 a.m. over there. So, we definitely going to, get right into it. We definitely got to have you start off by talking about the premise behind those dope visuals and songs that everyone just tapped into.
Yes. So basically, well, first of all, I would have to say to people they can check it out on the Instagram channel, SAMORA Music. The guys, everyone can go and follow me there and see the videos. And then, yes, the videos itself, the music itself, life inspiration, a combination of all of that is basically creating the concept and the music of SAMORA that you guys are hearing.
Yes, it was great. We started it off with You Give Me Love. Love that song. It's such a vibe. So what was the connection behind that? Like, how did you two get together for the collab?
Well, that is a really nice story. We met Well, first of all, I met Natty King. I met them last year in Austria. We were on a festival in Austria, Hill Vibes, and I saw him performing, and right after him was my show. And then afterward, we connected because the great thing about Hill Vibe is that there is a studio behind. So before you go live, you can go and record your dub plates live. So he was recording, and I was going in the middle of the recording. So that's how the conversation got a little bit personal into our music, and from there we just made a plan like, hey, let's make a song together before you go to Jamaica. And he had, I think, 4 weeks or so were left of his tour, and we connected. I got him in Switzerland. We went into the studio. I got the rhythm from my producer,
Mm-hmm.
and I started writing on it. I had the chorus, and I had just the feeling like, oh, Nati is the perfect person for this. So I then sent it to him, and he was ready. In a few days, he was in Switzerland. We recorded it. From there, a few months later, I flew to Jamaica,
Mm-hmm.
and then we did a video clip in Jamaica, and voila, the baby you give me love just came out, and I love the song. I really love it.
I do
And yeah,
too.
what's the song about? Because most people, when you listen to it, it sounds like a love song, right? Sounds a little bit like a love song, but I always want to write, um, I always want to speak or write about subjects that some people have difficulties talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So, in my case, I notice most of the time when you're touring, especially with lots of artists, they always got like this lover, this side girl, and this side
Mm-hmm.
girl is locked up. And whenever they are in public, it's just straight face and straight this. And then it gets to a point where most of the time the side girl is like, hey, when will I get that attention? Because every time when you're really single, I am still that side girl.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I wanted to write about. Like, you give me love, but now you want to act like you don't know. We were walking on the streets,
Mm-hmm.
you're not giving acknowledgement. And I think there are some girls that are in situations like this and wish, like, I wish there was a song I can relate to, or, a voice or someone. I got myself in this situation. And that's what the song "If You Give Me Love" is about. It's about
Wow.
someone that wants the love to be revealed, that is being too much into the closet.
Wow, that's really dope, that you were so transparent on that subject and, brought that subject to life. That's really dope.
Yes, yes. I mean, like, my mom would have been like, "What are you doing? You're supporting homework. What are you doing?" I'm like, "No, mom, don't see it like that.
Mhm.
It is just like, if it already happened and the person is in the emotion, how does someone like this deals with it? How do they deal with it? How do they find the type of music to get their emotional support? Because at the end of the day, there are people like this, and there are people at this moment that are going through things like this.
Right.
So that's why the song.
Got you. Makes a lot of sense. And then, second one we played was Born in Suriname.
Yes, born in Suriname. Yes, I had to make this song "Born in Suriname" because most people always ask me, "Samora, where you from?" And I'm like, "I'm from Suriname," and they're like, "What is that? Where is
Mhm.
that? Suri what?" And out of the 20 people in a month that's going to ask me, there is just only one that have, yeah, oh yes, it's somewhere in South America. So I was like, I need to make a song about born in Suriname. So the title Suriname is also there. So that
Mhm.
those that are following me, most people think I'm from Jamaica, or I was born in the Netherlands and, kind of developed from there. But yeah, born in Suriname. And the song Born in Suriname,
Mhm.
what's that about? Born in Suriname is just about the plan that I always had of making music, and I just never, no matter what happened, no matter the circumstances, the plan, oh, I always stayed loyal to it. I think I was 5 years or so when I won my first prize, because I knew singing, it's going to be singing. But I was, never really, you have to get to a point where you really start to see this serious. So
Hmm.
that's what Born in Suriname is about, the struggle, and from the struggle, getting out of that victim mindset into a winner mindset. So, yeah.
I love that. It's very powerful, and that's why I thought it was important to play as a part. That's you. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Speaking on your truth. So that was very important to put out there.
yes, 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 indeed.
Definitely. And so, speaking of your truth, I know you kind of started it off. So, you said when you were 5, you won your first awards. Was this how it all started when you were like, okay, I'm going to
Yes.
sing?
I mean, like, I already know that I wanted to sing from the moment they started to ask, "What do you want to do in life?" I couldn't find the words. So I was saying, like, yes, that thing on stage, that person with that thing in your hands. What's it? A star? What's it? Until someone said it's called a singer. And I said, yes, that's exactly what I want to become. And I remember when I used to go to school, the teacher would always ask me, "Oh, Samora, come and sing." So I had my moments. They would call me in front of the class to sing because I really wanted to do singing.
Mhm.
Born and raised in a Christian family, so my mom was really like, I don't think you're gonna do that. I think
Mhm.
you just have to find yourself a 9 to 5 job and just follow the normal routine everyone is following. And it's not going to be that easy. So it definitely took a long time before I got the right support, but it took me to rebel. I mean, like, I was 16 years old and I said, adios, guys. I can work, pay the school, and pay my bills. And that's what I did when I was 16, which was really hard, because if you work, go to school, pay the bills, now you still have to invest into your music. Wrong move. I should have just stayed home. I should have just kept my pride and stayed home, right? But I went anyway, and yeah, it took me some time to get stable. It took me some time to get into a situation where I was like, hey, now I can focus on my music and go for my music, and that's what I did. And I guess in 2012, it kind of really started for me. Everything before that was just struggling, surviving, don't know what I'm doing. And 2012, I started to make the right steps and attracting the right people and circumstances around me to grow.
Wow. I mean, but that's, I got to say, that's admirable at 16, venturing off on your own, still a child, working, going to school, trying to fund and get something started. That's not easy.
Don't ask me why I went for it. I have really loving parents and I have a loving mother, and she would have been like, "Oh, come home, girl," but it was really my choice. It was
Mhm.
really a choice. And yeah, if I could change back time, I would have stayed home and invested more into the music, and it would have, created more traveling. It would have definitely created different things. I'm very happy with where I am right now, but I also know that I could have made it myself easier though.
Hey, but sometimes we go through things, and it's a lot of learning curves and
Yes.
lessons. So sometimes it, gives us appreciation, all the struggle we went through to where we are today.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, for
Yes.
sure.
Rio has a question. He says, do your parents support you now?
Oh yes, I mean, like, my mom is my number one fan. Okay, let me tell you, am I saying good, Brie Hill? Am I pronouncing it well? Let me tell you how this all happened. So
Mm-hmm.
2012, right?
Mm-hmm.
I saw a competition, and I was like, let me just register for this competition. In the meantime, before registering for the competition, I did audition for a music school called the Pop Academy. And I went through the audition. I was at the school, didn't told my family yet because it was music. And then I was like, I need to start. And for me, free fall. I need to just throw myself into the deep. So that's what I did. I registered for a band competition. Never had a band, never sang in a band, didn't have any experience. And I just sent in a demo, and guess what? I made it through to the first rounds. And I had to fix a band. So within 3 months, I finally had a band. We had to practice. I had to also write songs because I didn't even have my own songs. So I had to write all the songs for the competition, and everything was coming from my heart. We made it the whole round, and I won the competition. And it was when my mom and my family came to see the show, the competition. My mom was really like, "You good." And all the songs, she was like, your lyrics is good. And it was that competition that changed everything. I won. I was able to perform the first time with my band, but do shows, but also build experience. I mean, like I didn't know what I was doing. My band sound, we could play live, but it was definitely not tight. So from that point, the turning point came from the whole family. Everyone was like, okay, this is really her thing.
Wow, that's wonderful. I'm happy to hear that parents supporting, your mom was, loving it and feeling it. That's a great thing, you
Oh,
know?
yes. Yes, she listens to my music every day. Like sometimes when I be calling her, I'll be just hearing my voice in the background. If you're like, yeah, today I have on this CD, and she also has some songs that are not even out. Some CDs I recorded but never released. So
Mhm.
sometimes she'd be listening and she'd be like, you have to release this one again. This one is also a good one. So yeah.
Wow, your mom is definitely, on it. I think that definitely helps, you know what I mean? It just kind of boosts everything,
Oh
the esteem
yes.
and everything when you've got that.
Yes, it feels lighter. Feels good.
Mhm. Yes, but I see you've been working. I mean, every time I'm on your Instagram or something, you are on tour over here, you on stage over here doing something, and I've gotten to see the clips. I mean, you are dope on stage too. You were like high energy. So where did that stage presence come from?
I mean, it's my space. When I'm there, so imagine if you have one job to do, just one job, you might as well just be good at it, right?
Hmm.
So once I'm on stage, I mean, like I haven't been working since 2017, and I've been touring, being full-time artist, supporting myself from this. So once you don't have that backup job, believe me, if you go on stage, you're gonna make sure you mash it up. You're gonna make sure that any booker that is in the audience is gonna rebook you. The festival is going to remember you, is going to recommend you because you're a company and you you need to be on the next venue. So it is most of the time the impression you leave behind, the good show you leave behind for the bookers to say like, hey, my guests are going to buy tickets to see this act, so next time we want the person. So because of that in my head, I make sure that every time I go on stage, either there is, even if there is one person, our show stands, or my show stands for energy. If you're going to stand in front of the stage, you're going to feel recharged. You're going to be like, what is happening here? And so I always make sure I try to deliver that what we're standing for. That's what I'm standing for with the band. Yeah.
Are you deliberate? Because I'm not even there live, but I'm watching it, feeling like, the energy just exuding, and I'm there like, hey, I want to dance and get in on it too.
I mean, this year has been crazy. I don't know. I mean, people been telling me like, "Yo, I don't know, but your band is even better this year." And I'm like, I don't feel a change. I don't see that change, but almost every show we did this year, we were in the news. We made it in some kind of paper, some kind of article, some kind of magazine. Just the people so impressed about the show. And I mean, like, we really also worked hard to
Right.
deliver this international level. And I think what is making sure that the show is really succeeding here is, in Europe, people are a bit down to earth and, let's take
Mhm.
it easy. And I'm like, no, let's mash it up. Let's burn it. Let's burn it down.
Mhm.
Even if the person would book me at 12 o'clock, I'd be like, oh, I feel so sad for the person that's here at 6 o'clock because the party's already done by the time we're gone. So this is the attitude or the mindset I'm trying to go on when I'm on stage or go to stage. So it seems to be working, right? You like it.
Yes.
The audience
Yes.
likes it. So yeah.
Yes, I love it. I love it. How was the rehearsal part? Because I know with touring and rehearsal, I know that takes a lot of like work and organization, I'm sure.
I mean, lots of responsibility helps with the rehearsal. That is really, I have to say that I have to give credits to the band members. If I was not surrounded by the people that would do their homework without you ask them, make sure that they're ready at the rehearsal to just see if we can play it. Um, that helped a lot because if I would have band members by the time we would meet and they would be like, okay, how does pressures go again? How does this like do no 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 no? Let me go and study it. If that is the mindset you enter the rehearsal in, you're not gonna make it in the band. You have to know your songs, you have to know your sounds, you have to figure out everything, your timing, and by the time you're in the rehearsal room, everyone checks like, okay, it blends in. This sound is not working. For the CD is working, but live is not working. What can we change? So due to this mindset, we have like 2 or 3 rehearsals before we enter a tour. So one rehearsal, but I mean like long rehearsals, right? We would have
Mhm.
from 10 o'clock until 8 o'clock, a full day with eating, drinking, and just relaxing and stuff. But the first day, we check out how it's working. The second day, we check out what we did on the first day, if it's still all working and if we were tripping or not. And on the last day is really finals. And we also record. So we record each other a lot. We record the rehearsal. We listen to the rehearsal. If I'm too much off key during the rehearsal, they will tell me as well, like, you're too much off key every time we are recording the song. So this means live you'll be off key as well. So um the band we give each other lots of feedback, because we are a group that really we want to grow, we want to learn, we want to be that reggae band that made it, that one in the history, we're going for it.
Yeah, but you guys are doing it like, all from like your organization, giving each other honest feedback, of course, the stage presence and the costuming too. I got a comment about that too, like the costume design. And so I'm like, okay, you go, girl.
Hey, yes, I was like, the last album we released, right, Chameleon. As you
Mhm.
know, Chameleon, we had to explain a lot. It stands for the different genres that is mixed with the reggae. So now we're like, how do we represent the music that we're making in our clothes as well? Like, I want everything to represent that what we're doing. So now we're making reggae in combination with every genre: pop, dancehall, afro. So I decided that we have then reggae, always something reggae-ish, always something that represents all the different cultures. So live, you can see clothing that are representing Afro music, Caribbean music, but also pop, because this
Mhm.
is super pop and this is super Afro-ish again. So it's always playing with the culture. And somehow it works really well. I think the reason why it's working well is because it's really matching the music, because I think if I would be making a different style of music, it would be off with the clothing. So
No, it meshes well. It meshes well, and I love how you mix. You have like a, eclectic mix of it all coming together as one. I love
yes,
that.
Yes, I was like, you have to think things through. It's yeah, you're representing something. We're a brand, so and we want to be an example also for those that are trying to get there, because believe me, I had to follow lots of people to learn, to grow, to see like, okay, I have to dress up differently. I cannot keep showing up with a bra and a hot pants. Come on, it's played out, Samora. Grow up. I was only from the hot pants and the bras. If you look at me now, you're
Back in
gonna
the
be like,
day.
huh? When? How did that happen? So you have to grow, you have to follow people. So I also hope I can set an example and inspire someone else that is doing something and is seeing the whole line through the concept that everything's it's been thought through.
I believe that you are. It's very empowering, especially for a woman being in the industry and being such a powerhouse. You know what I mean? Because
Oh
there
yes,
are young ladies watching, you know?
I'm infiltrating in the men's world. It's a men's. It's like it's so male dominated in the music that when you come in, you're infiltrating a space. So you also have to make sure that I always say to the women, make sure you're ready. Make sure you're ready and you're serious because you're representing all of us. You
Yes.
know. So
Yes.
if one person sees Samora in the reggae, if you listen to reggae, they're gonna be like, "Oh, she must be like, oh, Samora's like this, so she's like that as well." Automatically, they will make that link. So always make sure you represent yourself and your people high. That's
That's
important.
right. That's right. Well, I definitely love, your representation, for sure. And, you being such a busy woman, like you just got back from California, saw that dope performance too. Wow. Wow. What was that like?
I mean, yo, when that stage ego takes over, when I'm in the moment, I also call it in the moment because when you're on stage, you cannot think of nothing else, right? So you're so
Mhm.
in the now. Hey, that feeling, I feel like a bird. I feel so free. And then sometimes I looked at myself and I was like, girl, is that you? Oh, okay. The vibe was good, the energy was good. I went on stage, the audience was so nice. It just came out, and I was like, wow, California, it's also beautiful there. Nice people, the personalities. I almost said like, you guys remind me of the European. You guys remind me of Europeans. It's just have this talking like you already know someone for a long, this small talk type of conversations. I had a lot
Mhm.
there, and I like it. Very friendly. So Kelly was nice. Kelly was nice.
I'm glad. I'm glad. So when is your next show? Like what's next for I guess I should say for the rest of this year for you because you busy, girl.
The next show is tomorrow already. Tomorrow is the next
Ooh.
show, and it is Pachamama Connection. I'm looking forward because I'm closing the festival. So, we're main act, and it's, yeah, I'm just finished packing in my bag before talking to you because after Pachamama, we fly to Belgium. Then we have a carnival at Antilliaanse Feesten in Belgium. So that's also a festival I'm looking forward to. And then we're flying back, and then I have to check what's next. Most of the time, I let the manager tell me 2, 3 days in front what kind of shows I have.
Mhm.
And the reason why I do this is because, if I cannot sleep at night and I know already for the next 7 days where I'm going to be, I'm going to start searching them on Google, and I'm going to start creating stories in my head and
Mhm.
scenarios on stage that are not there. So, when artists say, like, they're so nervous, I'm so nervous,
Yeah.
I'm never nervous. Like, I don't feel no form of nervousness, but that's because I know I don't go and check the festival the whole time and get into it. That helps me. So for the next two festivals, I know, and then the next two, they will let me know, or else, I will create troubles for myself.
That makes sense. And of course, only thing we got to do is get on your Instagram at Samora Music, and we will be told about the festivals too. you know.
Oh yes.
That way anybody in the locations and the areas, they definitely got to peep it out. When you come back to the US, man, if you're in my area, I'm trying to go to a show.
I'll be coming to the US in 1 week, 1.5 week. I'll be in the US, but I'll be staying very short. But in 1.5 week, guys, I'm coming for the awards. I've been nominated, so it's time to go celebrate. I think the fact that I've been nominated is already something. It's already great. So after the shows, fixing the red carpet dress, you know how it goes. You have to work with the designers. Lots of things happening, but it's gonna be great. And see if I can just take the award for the team because we worked hard. So
Hey, I'm
we
excited
will
for
we will be in
you.
New York in 1.5 week in New York.
Oh wow. Well, man, I'm telling you, you are everywhere. You are like, yeah, you got to have some major, like, I don't know, flyer miles or something, because girl, you be all the time traveling.
I know it's crazy. Even I've been laughing like you. So
Mhm.
every day when I'm on the road, I'll be like, and people are like, why you laughing? I'm like, because we are constantly on the road and I don't know what we are doing, but I am thankful. I worked so hard for this. And you know what's so funny? When I won't even say it's funny, whenever you have a band, right? And you
Mhm.
have made lots of promises. Because let me tell you, as a front person, you have to be the leader, right? You have to bring them to Zion, right?
Right.
So constantly making these promises, one day they have to come true. So
Yes.
there is also a pressure always on my shoulders, knowing like I have one band member that lives 2.5 hours away, just coming to the rehearsal. So
Wow.
him coming 2.5 hours and going back 2.5 hours is 5 hours of traveling just because you believe we're gonna get big.
Mhm.
And I see that. I see the sacrifices they're making. I see how far they're living. I see how they skip 2, 3 holidays just to be with me. And therefore, there is a responsibility within me. Like, I cannot let you down because the moment I needed you, you guys were there for me. When I need you to play for me, when I need you to practice for me, you are there for me. So, the least that I can do is make sure that I don't get drunk. I don't get myself into crazy drugs. I don't get myself into craziness and stay focused because you guys invested in this vision, and that's really what's keeping me going on also for the band because they've been loyal and like forever.
Wow. And loyalty, is everything,
Oh
and I
yes.
respect that. I'm like proud of you. I'm excited for you because you are definitely living your dream and doing it. And you have, it seems like a great team around you. That's, living it with you.
Yes, I am. Yes. I mean, like they came when we just all had a vision. So yes, I'm happy everyone, those that stayed, like
Mhm.
how Destiny's Child would say it, those that stayed in the group, we're
Yes.
not
Yes.
we're now going because you know how it is in groups. You will fight, you will laugh, you will cry, you will break up, you won't break up. So it definitely takes a while before you have a group and to live the Rolling Stone band, which I mean like a group which who you grow, it don't exist.
Mhm.
It just doesn't exist. So the team that I have now, I am very thankful. And good evening or good day to everyone that's tuning in because I'm seeing the haze, but I'm just talking. So good days, blessing, peace, love. It's nice to see all the love in the comments here coming.
Oh yeah, it's some, beautiful, great people in there, They know, we appreciate the support. That's what it is, we're here. It's a community. We networking, people following each other, people giving you love. So hey, the job is fulfilled.
Nice.
That's definitely, what it's about. So, what one final question for you. What legacy does Samora want to leave behind?
What legacy am I leaving behind? You
Mhm.
know, the word legacy depends, it depends on how you understand it, because if you understand it on a spiritual level, I would have to give it a different answer. But I would say the legacy on just basic, how people just say it basically, I would say my music and my lovely daughter is the legacy that I'm leaving behind. And yeah, let me leave it like that. Yes, that's a legacy I'm leaving behind.
Well, it's a great legacy. You've already got, quite a collection of music, and I know you're building on more to it, and all these memorable performances and stuff. So you're living your legacy, but you're just continually building on it.
Yes, and I'm grateful. I'm also thankful and nice that I can connect with people like you during this journey. Cause come on, girl, it's been a minute.
Yes, it has been a minute. Yes, because we both be, we're busy ladies. We've been doing our thing, but I love that we reconnect, we still
Yes,
build, we still support, and now we're finally here, vibing, on the show, getting to actually like verbally and visually see each other instead of just typing. You know what I mean? So this is
yes,
dope.
and it's nice. I really want to thank you also. Thank you for having me on your podcast. That's just super, super great.
No, you're welcome, and you're always welcome back because I know there's so much more coming for you. So we
Oh
gotta do a catch up.
yes. I'll be definitely stalking you for the new album, just to let the people know, guys, I'm working hard on the new album, and most probably we're going to be releasing it next year. So I'm definitely going to be again on this platform, introducing you guys to the new music, the new album. I'm also sending you a copy, a signed one, so you have one in your studio. um yes, and it was super great. The audience really nice. Please go ahead and follow me, guys. It is Samora Music. If you are around in Europe, Belgium, Netherlands, Switzerland, even the US, you know, go and check out the website for the next shows. Feel free to send me a message. I might put you on the guest list if there is still some space, you know? So let's do this.
Definitely, let's do this. And there's one more song that we're gonna close out with a new song that came out. So it's called "Thinking of You." So do you want to talk about that before we play it?
Yes, I mean, like the song Thinking of You is a project that came really unexpectedly. It's a project featuring a Chuck Fender. Um, I got a call to just join the song, and 1.5 day later, they got the song. And before you know it, we had it out 4 weeks later. And here is Thinking of You, Samora featuring Chuck Fender.
Yes, definitely a great song. So before we close out and play it, I want to thank you again, Queen, for coming on to the platform. Racing me in the audience with your beautiful, amazing, energy and presence and talent. It's definitely been wonderful.
You're welcome. You're
Yeah.
welcome. My
And
pleasure.
yeah, it's always a pleasure. And definitely, shout out to the audience here tapping in. Definitely y'all have got to follow my girl at Samora Music. Follow her. She has a great Instagram page. There's always something going on with her. She's got these performances. If you feel like you just want to dance or just feel the vibe, definitely check those reels up, run those reels up. Show love and support. Support is free. But I also say purchase the music. Come on.
Hey, purchase. I need to thank you guys though in United States. I must say this because of you guys in purchasing the song from Natty King and the song from Chuck Fender. What is my first two songs that I made it in the iTunes in the USA chart. So that was nice seeing myself. I see just Samora, then I saw Bob Marley, and I was like, wow, let me make this picture because, it's a moment. But it is definitely the people in the US that made this happen. Maybe due to the award as well that we won last year. So I want to thank the new fan base in America that been buying the new songs and that placed me in the art and the chart in the top 20. Top 20, you're not even 100, top 20. Y'all came through. So thank you guys. Thank you, USA. Thank you.
Yeah, see why purchasing is so important, you guys. It really is, because artists put in so much hard work, especially indie artists. Hard work, money, dedication. So the least thing we can do, you can you can buy some coffee at Starbucks. Y'all can drop some dollars on some albums or something. I'm just saying. So
Nice.
yes. So I'm very excited for you. Definitely going to continue, following you on this journey, with you. And I got to say again, this has been dope having you on. And we're going to close this out with thinking of you. Want to wish everybody peace and love. Let's go.
Girl, every day we argue.
Every day we argue.
I don't wanna fight. I know you love me, baby girl. Let's just make it right. But I want you to know that I've been thinking. What do I have to do to show my love is true? Girl, I want you to know that I've been thinking. What do I have to do to show my love is true? She asked when last we go out on a date. Candlelight dinner somewhere out of state. She long me hold me not only from faith. Hope you know where we have grace. Baby girl, listen up and let me tell you this. Now when you leave it, call me, now want to reminisce. You know me love your girl, I know the end of this. You did that from the beginning, like Genesis.
In a life, you have to know how to protect me. No need no money and no things, respect me. Cause when you hold me in your arms, it is a safe place. So let's be settled and be done at our own pace. Don't let no woman come and infiltrate a safe space. I be the light that will be shining on our dark days. I need a man that is committed in the same ways. I need a leader that is in for the game change. Oh,
girl, I want you to know that I've been thinking. What do I have to do to show my love is true? Girl, I want you to know that I've been thinking. What do I have to do to show my love is true? She asked when last we go out on a date. Candlelight dinner somewhere out of state. She long for hold me not only from faith. Rastafari, you great.
Oh, I do appreciate the moments that we spend. I appreciate. And I see your beauty, but you got to understand. Oh,
girl, I want you to know that I've been thinking. What do I have to do to show my love is true? I just want you to know that I've been thinking. What do I have to do to show my love is true? Girl, I want you to know that I've been thinking. What do I have to do to show my love is true? Girl, I want you to know that I've been thinking. What do I have to do to show my love is true? I got to tell you the truth.
your love is true.